What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to a Sensei Sham video. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these, guys. Oh my days, oh my days. So let's get into it, right? Let's not even waste time. So the reason why your boy's been gone is because, yeah, I'm done with school. I'm officially done with school. I'm finishing up my final module and I'm done. Things at work have been kind of crazy because, as some of you already know, I do YouTube like part-time and then obviously work full-time because that pays for the bills, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been gone for quite some time because I've been busy with that. But I'm not gonna bore you guys too much with all of that. I'm sure you guys also had your own things that you've been busy doing, so let's look at it as some time off, shall we? Yeah. So I've been playing this game for less than a day, well, just over a day now, and I think I've gotten quite used to it. I mean, I got two nice grimoires. I got this pretty basic back accessory. I got this. I got all of the powers. I'm actually max level, like max map, not max level, but I'm max map. And if you look at my stats, I've actually just been playing for 1 day and 8 hours. I did finish or make it to the last map in under a day. If you guys really don't believe me, I do have footage of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it that you guys believe me, because yeah, I'm pretty goated. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what my heroes look like. So I have a total of 390 million power. So yeah, I haven't done these last two because I've been trying to rank up and stuff, because yeah, I've just been lazy, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff. If you even take a look at my boosts and stuff, I got quite a bit. I got 21, 24, 20. I got a bit, you know what I'm saying? I got enough to get me by. So let me tell you guys exactly how I did this, right? This game is very simple. If you guys haven't played Anime Evolution Simulator, I believe that's the name of the game. I could be butchering it, who knows? But yeah, this game basically, it's a combination of Anime Dimensions, I want to say, versus Anime Fighting Simulator, versus a whole lot of other simulator games. Basically, it's all of the anime games into like one big map, and you just progress. You do get different modes like defense and dungeon. And if I open up the map, you'll actually be able to see we got a dungeon here, we got a defense 3, we got another defense 2, and then there's also a defense 4. This defense 4 is actually inside of the dungeon. If you guys can't find it and you ever wanted to know where it was, it's actually right here inside of the dungeon. So yeah, that's how you find defense 4. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head straight back to OP. So I'm gonna show you guys. So when you first start off the game, you start off here as a basic bot, and then you basically in your own base avatar, which does like 0 damage. Like, look at that, it does 0 damage. And what you want to do is actually like swap your character to different avatars that you unlock as you progress through the game. They'll give you more power, and the more power you do, or the more power you get, the quicker your power goes up, and the higher your power, the more damage you do. So if you just rank up and you're doing like 117 SP, for example, when you hit someone, you could potentially be doing very little damage. Now 4N damage for me is actually really low. 431 in damage is really low. So in order to get that up, I actually need to get more power, and then I'll do more damage. And then in order to rank up and actually do like get permanent power multiplier increases, you actually need 10. So you need power and you need coins, right? A combination of both. There is certain areas where you can get more power from, like auras or weapons, and those areas are fatty, which is the 7th area you can go through here, and you can buy yourself a nice looking aura, and you can gradually like get your way up there, or you can head on over straight through to Tokyo Ghost. And Tokyo Ghost is like the second OP, so one piece map. You can basically set your avatar again, you can see your achievements, and you can rank up. But what's nice is you also get weapons. So weapons are really cool. They also give you power increases. This is actually very little. I'm busy doing it, like I said, guys. I've been playing this game for so little time. And then yeah, after that you can also get statuses, very important for like power damages. And I'm going to touch on these global missions in a sec. I just want to show you guys the status. So statuses give you like permanent upgrades. You can get like more multipliers out of them, so it'll just increase and increase. Now the reason why mine is at 20 is because I actually limit broke, because I finished defense mode 2, I think. and that allowed me to limit break. So yeah, that's basically why I can get more. And then let me go through to the all of the power up sections, and then I'll walk you guys through the others. If you go through to Ragnarok, you can actually exchange your boost. So if you have a multiple of the same boosts, and let's say you want like a 2 times power boost or something, then you can actually trade them in. So you can take 2 times coin and trade it in for 2 times power, for example. It works like that. If you go into the interface, you'll see it works exactly like that. You can change it according to what you want. So yeah, it also tells you how many boosts you have left on everything on the right hand side, which is really cool. And in the next map where you'll actually unlock more stuff is inside of Black Clover. So if you go to the Black Clover map and you head straight, and you see on the left, you'll see there's grimoires. So these grimoire sections are really cool because you get like a whole lot of different grimoires. I personally feel like this anti-magic one is the best, Asta's grimoire. Like you can get others, but they're so bad, bro. Like honestly, they really are so bad. I really prefer this anti-magic one. So yeah, I don't know why, but like this is times 4 coins, and this one is times 5. I don't know what the gist is behind it, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much to me. So that's grimoires. And then after grimoires, the next best thing you can do is all of these tests. So there's a magic knight test over here. You can go and get a permanent power boost from that. There's another one in the One Punch Man world. So if you're heading over through to the One Punch Man world, you can do this one as well. And all you have to do is basically stand in it and tap as much as you can when the timer reaches 0, and then it will basically give you like 30 seconds or 50 seconds to hit, and then it will measure how much damage you do, and it will assign a class based on the damage that you've dealt. After that, so we've basically touched on Black Clover. The next one that you can go ahead and get something in is inside of Bleach, the Bleach map. The Bleach map will give you passives, which is really cool. The passives, I haven't spent money on this one because this one you need to use Roblox for, and my bow box is kind of short right now, as you guys can tell. So I'm not gonna touch my this passive is yet, but the point is you can get it. For me, again, the best one, all rounder, X and 3 ones, so number 13, passive 13, that's the best one for me. And then as you progress through the other maps as well, you get like training areas, but these are like in much of the as you go through them, like the different maps, you'll find all of these power areas, and there's certain requirements for them and all of that. There is a nice one inside of Bleach, inside of the Bleach map, where you actually don't have to get you don't have to do any sort of mission. You just get a times 14 power area, which is really cool, and you can go ahead and you can train there. The other one I believe is in Hunter x Hunter, like the first one. I'm not sure if it's free or not, I honestly can't remember, so we can take a look. Yeah, it's not free. You have to get Kyryto to level 10 and keep him inside of your avatar. So as you guys can see on the right hand side, I have the 0 out of 8. So every time this goes up, your character actually levels up, and he gets a 5% power increase. Now this is really awesome, right? This 5% power increase means you obviously you get more power when you hit, and that's obviously much to your benefit. You'd want that as much as you can. Obviously, the higher level avatar you have, the harder it is going to be for you to actually go ahead and defeat them. So for this last guy, for me to go ahead and do all of that, I have to go through to my Force Fire map, and I have to defeat this guy here, and he has 295 UD HP. So it is going to take me quite some time to get there, and like I said, I'm still young at this, so I'll get there eventually. I'm not really too phased about it. But yeah, I don't know why I got this grimoire over here. Actually, why do I have this one? That's interesting. Huh, that's a different looking one. Actually, I've never received this one. But anyways, without my stupidity, let's continue the video, right? So there's also like secret stuff that you can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, because I struggled. Once you get the same amount of characters consistently, you can come on over here to the Dragon Ball area. This is area number 7, I believe. No, area number 3. So in area number 3, you can fuse your heroes. So if you got the same heroes, you can fuse them, and you'll see here on the right hand side, the combination of all of these 5 heroes would make a hero worth 7.5 million. So that's essentially how that works. You get strong heroes, and that's why the ones that I have here are all green, because they've been fused. So that's essentially where that comes in. And then there's also the defense modes that I touched on previously that gives you like extra equips, extra hero equips and stuff like that. So I'll go into a defense mode and show you what I'm talking about. If you go here to defense mode missions, you'll see that there's actually like pet equips that it rewards you for as you go through the different waves. So yeah, and then once if you get through to Ragnarok, I think this is Ragnarok. Once you get through to Ragnarok, you can then get a times 8 power area if you reach level 125. The problem with this is you have to stay at level 125, I think. No, you don't. Okay, so once you reach it, you basically reach it. Okay, that's cool. I actually didn't know that, my bad, guys. But yeah, no, man, am I lying? No, I'm not lying. You can just come here once you've reached level 125, which is really cool. Then I'm going to leave that, and you can basically do the same for all of the defense maps. You also get these bosses that spawn in every few minutes into the different areas, and these bosses will actually reward you with status points, so you can use them to level up your statuses, and you can also use them to get powers or skills inside of the game. And all of the different skills gives you different like advantages or buffs that you can use for a certain amount of time. My personal favorite is Sword Master, especially when I'm farming a specific character to a higher rank. Then yeah, that's basically what I use to level them up. You can also kill certain characters inside of the game to get like new avatars, so that would give you like higher bonuses. The first one that you can do is actually let's take it back a bit, right? The first one that I want to show you guys that I actually had no idea about is if you go through to Tokyo Ghost. There is one before Tokyo Ghost in One Punchy, but that's actually the one for Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'll show you now. No, I think I'm mistaking him. Let's go slowly, right? So let's go through to Jujutsu Kaisen, and once you're over here, right, it will tell you that you need to kill the boss for 1+ fighter equip. So all you have to do from here is literally just go straight, and you'll see there's a boss here. If you kill this dude, that's it. You get the extra fighter equip, right? That's it. That's where you find him. Now I know it seems like really obvious because I pointed out, but it took me really long to figure that out. Hey, here's another dude here. So we kill him, we got another status point. We can go ahead and upgrade. Let's go upgrade to level 19. Awesome. And then there's another one over here, right, that says kill the boss for 1 fighter equip. Now, to be honest with you guys, right, this one I honestly don't remember. I know Kaneki. If you want to get a Kaneki, you can get one over here. So where is it? I think it's one of these ones. Let's go further up. There's a Kaneki in here, and one of these, right here. There's a Kaneki. You can open him up because 15 QD, and you can go ahead and get yourself a whole lot of Kanekis. And in the other boss, I'm not sure, but I believe it could be in here somewhere. In here. So this is where the boss is, and you defeat him, and poof, you get an extra equip, just like that, right? So this is where the other boss is for this map specifically. Now the one inside of I don't think it's just the one past this. Let me go show you guys where it is. It's not Ragnarok, it's not Slimy. This is reincarnated as a slime. It's not, this is Ragnarok, it's this next one. Find and kill Lao for 1 fighter equip. Now this is Trafalgar Law, and he's actually inside of the One Punch map, which is very confusing because I tried to look around and all I found here was a motorbike that you can use. And now I'm not talking about these motorbikes. If you stand on these motorbikes, you don't get a motorbike, you can't use them, right? If you want to use a motorbike, you actually have to just jump on over here, go through here, my bad, and then you can hop onto this motorbike and it gives you a motorbike, and now you're on a motorbike, which is really cool. But the one that I'm telling you about for this fighter equip is actually in One Punchy. So you just head on over through to One Punchy, which is map number 6, and you just go straight through to fighters, and then you basically just turn right. You'll see this tree over here, you go through here and you turn right, and you'll see Trafalgar Law over here. You kill him and you'll get an extra fighter equip, and that's basically that. That's how you find him. There's one more, and that's Kyryto, that I'm aware of. So let's go through to that, which would be inside of Sword Art. So we'll go to Sword Art, and you'll see it says find and kill Kyryto to unlock Kyryto avatar. So in order to do that, you have to go back to training area, jump on past this, and then yeah, after you do that, you can basically jump up here if you want, if you have the speed, and then you can like jump on a mushroom, or you can just simply jump on a mushroom, jump onto this, jump up here, jump across here, jump up here, and then whee, jump all the way onto this platform and go all the way around. And once you make it all the way around this platform, Kyryto will be right on the end waiting for you. And you can kill Kyryto. I think he gives you like a 1.5 million multiplier, so that's really cool. But as you can see, obviously has a lot of HP. So depending on whether you're ready or not for it is depending on whether you'll get it or not. But yeah, that's basically all of the level up characters. And then fusing your characters is the best. It would make more sense for you to go ahead and fuse fighters that either have the same levels. I would say fuse them if they like the same. For example, I would only fuse all of these I would fuse all of these infernals together so that I get a stronger infernal. If you take a strong hero and you mix it with weak heroes, you get an average hero. So you can really get really goated units if you fuse really goated units together. So yeah, you can also auto sell by just clicking on whatever you don't want and then clicking auto and leaving it, and then it will obviously auto open depending on how many fighters you can open at any set time. So another big thing in this is definitely the boosts. The boosts will help you, so you get luck boosts as well that obviously boosts the type of units you get, so you can go ahead and use them and then go back, select whatever you want to get, and then just auto click again or auto open. I'm obviously too broke to open up anything here, so yeah, but you guys get the gist of it. That's how the game works. You basically just fuse your pets, get stronger constantly, you get different swords, you get different avatars, you look cool, the auras look really awesome, you get really cool auras out there. Some of the training areas are super cool. You can go ahead and do that, and then also the pets themselves are so cool, and it's really thrilling to unlock. Some of the stuff you need like people to get through, because I don't believe you'll be able to solo that. An example would be defense 3. Like defense 3 is really hard. The reason why I struggle is because I simply just can't do it. Dungeon, I'm not strong enough to get through dungeon as well, because yeah, I've been sleeping on it a bit, not gonna lie. My rank is really like not as good as it should be, so I'll rank that all up. And then you obviously have a whole bunch of codes that you can enter for this game. When I say a whole bunch, I don't mean a lot, really, I'm exaggerating. They also reward you like with gifts every few hours or so, every few minutes. You'll see it resets after you collect it, so you don't have to wait until the next day to get your gifts, which is really cool. And in the codes for this game, I actually haven't like used the codes since I started, which was yesterday. But what I'll do is I'll tell you guys about the codes just in case you guys want to use it, because honestly off the top of my head it's very difficult. So we have 200k visits, that is the first code. So I'll go ahead and copy it, and then I'll paste it here inside of the game for you to see. So if I paste it, you'll see 200k visits. You can go ahead and enter that in, and it will give you a power boost. And then the next one we have is 100k visits. So after you click OK, you'll see that it is a valid one because it said I already redeemed it. And then next one is 100k. If I hit OK, you already redeemed this code. And then the next one we have is 10k visits. This will give you 250 coins, which should help you out a little bit in the beginning. And then yeah, I don't think the others work. I think the other one that works is release. So if you type in release like this and hit OK, that's the only other code that works currently. So those are all of the codes I know of. There may be more, but those are the ones I know of. So I hope that really helps you, and I hope that also gives you an idea of exactly how this game functions. What's important to note is those auras that I was telling you guys about, you don't actually use power for it, you use coins. It's one of the only upgrades that you use coins for. So coins is good for that and for units. And then coins are not really used extensively in this game. Even when you're ranking up, you'll always have enough coins. So yeah, coins aren't that bad, right? It's not that difficult. The main thing is power. Like I said, the more power you have, the more damage you have. Your unit slots, you can actually get more inventory slots just from playing the game. So if you increase in defense 1, they give you like plus 70 inventory. You start off with the inventory of 30, and with that you have 100, and 100 is more than enough. You never need to buy it. So that brings me on to my next point that I want to talk about in this video, and that's actually the game passes that I would recommend you get. So if we head on over through to game passes, this one over here, you'll see that I have like 3 or 4 of them, right? So I have teleport because it's much more convenient. I also have super lucky so that I can get those really awesome drops, or those really awesome avatars. That's what helped me get all of these infernals so quickly. And I have 2 times power so that I don't struggle while I'm getting power. I still do struggle, it's still a struggle, but it's less of a struggle. And that's basically all I have, guys. That's literally all I have. So I have those 3 game passes, and honestly those 3 were enough to get me as far as I am right now in the game. I don't know if you guys have played this game. Let me know what you guys think of the game down in the description. If you're gonna give it a go as well, let me know. And if you're playing any other games, also let me know if I should try them out. Let me know what games you guys are playing and if I should try them out and give them a bash. Maybe you never know, maybe I can become OP in those as well. It seems like I have a really like fun way of doing it, and feels like I'm hacking these games. Honestly, I don't know why, but I don't think you're supposed to reach end game in like less than a day. Like, that's just ridiculous. I feel like these are ridiculous stats for one day. But nevertheless, guys, that's basically all I have for today's video. I hope you guys really are doing well and that everything is going good on your end. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. And yeah, nothing else from my side. Until the next one, guys, have a wonderful day. Peace.